meeting you again. Thank you for joining us. It's really a welcoming week for us with lots of action. Most of you would have seen that as well, where we were successfully able to bring the AI platform, and we are seeing the results of tech platform assessment for our community, and the results were really overwhelming. So thank you so much, and it's pleasure to just share the good news with you. Just to begin, the returnship candidates, two of them who completed with Cisco, have just joined. Chitra and who's the other candidate? I am missing that. Priyadarshini. Okay, so Chitra and Priyadarshini joined HCL and USD Global. And that's a good news for us. We keep talking about bringing the women to the financial independence. So they were just joined a returnship at Cisco, and then now they completed, and then they just got into the permanent role as well in those two companies. Indeed, it is a pleasure moment. Apart from that, this week, after our assessment platform is rigorously used by the women community, and we were able to see the success. 4 of us, our member, joined a returnship program with the Infosys, as well as one of the member joined Cisco. So literally this last week is a resultful week for us, I would say, and things are progressing well. Apart from that, we were also able to bring the AI platform for our community. So with this sweet note, I would like to just take this week session for you to share how good is to have the assessment platform is helping our community in a bigger way. So one of our belief is we believe that we wanted to create a credential to our community members, so they're no longer waiting in the stressful moment, when will I get a job. Instead, we wanted to make sure corporates calls you and saying that we want you to just come and join us. So that's the level we are. Part of first step, though we created a framework and we keep telling the framework, we thought we should create a tools and technology which should aid. As you know, the framework, because many of the, this week, a lot of viewers have just joined, just for their comfort as well as a knowledge information, I will share our framework once again. So our framework is very simple. When a woman comes to our community, they just register with us, and then they just decide which stream they would like to know. If they are not sure, they can also connect to us with support@hersecondinnings.com, ask for the career advice, which is completely free for our women community. So once they finish their career advice, or if they are clear about it, the first step we will advise them to go ahead is, whichever the stream you are looking for, take up the assessment, which is going to be a self-confidence for you to tell whether this is a right stream for you or not. So if you just get above average, you're not even looking for a bigger scores. Above average, that means you have a good knowledge in that particular area. So if you are good in that knowledge, the next thing is missing factor is your skills part of it, which we will all help you for your next returnship. In case if your knowledge level itself is less, we will just advise you to get into the training session to bring the knowledge, and if the knowledge is above level, then we will guide you for your returnship. Once you have your knowledge and returnship, the third one is your job opportunity. So this is the framework we created, and our community members are successfully just going through that. Just to give you another statistics, if our 10 members are taking the assessment, we see from the last couple of months results, 3 of them are getting the opportunity to start their returnship, and from there, the people who have just left out are able to take a wise decision with the confidence, saying that, yes, my knowledge level is less, let me go and pursue a training. Or some of them are coming back and saying that, yes, I'm wrong, I'm not ready for it, and we should be able to pursue a different career. So ultimately, this helps you to just take a first call in a factual basis rather than your gut feeling. So the assessment is a path forward, and we have kept the assessment interest form where our partner is extended this platform for us with a very nominal fee just for our community. So feel free to just go ahead and then pick up the assessment and start your journey. So that's the assessment part of it. Then would like to share about what is the AI tool, which we just brought it, is going to help you as well. So one of the two things we are just finding as a barrier for our community. The one is about technical part of it. So second is your communication, soft skill, leadership part of it. How do we address about that? Many times women, when they have taken a break, they lose their confidence. They don't know how to just portray themselves to the client. So a lot of I would say that a lot of time you just get into the stressful moment saying that, oh, I'm not ready for it. So Accenture has just helped us to create a tool where through the Valisa, you would be able to have your personal one-on-one discussion with your Valisa, and Valisa would be asking you the relevant questions. So it captures your facial expression, it captures your voice, and it just comes back and tell you your leadership and your confidence level, your communication methodology, everything it's just going to tell you about that. So what's going to happen when you're taking up your technical assessment, that's going to tell you about where you are standing in terms of your knowledge level. And when you're ready to get back to the interview, this AI tool enables you how you are perceived or what is that your way of communication. All those analysis, it just shares you. By putting these together, we believe you will be able to get a better opportunity and the percentage of clearing the interview, which will enable you to go forward much better way. So this is a pilot phase for the AI tool. We are still in a work in progress. So some of the community members got a taste of it, and still we wanted to see how many more, because we also need to push a lot of effort to make that happen. So we are extending to a couple of our community members the form also shared by our member. So feel free to connect, and once we are ready to find a slot, we should be able to extend that platform as well for you to try it. So that's about the our AI platform, what we just brought, as well as a tech platform. So no longer you don't need to have a subjective thought saying that how will I get back. Now there's an objective based a confidence level for you saying that, okay, this is the assessment, this is the stream I would like to go. I've just taken the assessment, this is my score, and now the score is above average. I am good in the knowledge. Now it is time for me to get back to the skill part of it. So there is a structured program we have just devised, and we see a lot of women likes this about it, and you would be seeing testimonials where the last week batchmates have already shared. Our team would be sharing it with you, and wish you all the best. And we are happy to help you all the time, because instead of bombarding you with a list of jobs, we felt that hand-holding you is a much different way, where the success rate is more when we just do this kind of a steps with you. So thank you so much, and I'm ready to pick up your questions if you have any. So the links also have been given to you for you to just go through it and then give your assessment. And the assessments part, we have just kept it in a different variety of a skill. It's just not a technical stream. We enabled the marketing, we enabled your technology for you, and we are just enabling your personality test and everything. It's available for you. All you need to just do is take some time and reflect on you and pick up the assessment. If you feel you're not sure about what we need to do, and connect with our career advisors. So they are more than happy to help you out to just decide the path. And if you're just choosing also, always try with 2 streams. If you're coming back from IT, good to just rejoin back with IT, but alternatively pick up 1 more as well. So that will aid you to create a more opportunity to just get back. So there is a question. Can we take the assessment for multiple domains? Example, I wish to take it for sales and another for digital marketing. It's from Manali. Of course, that's what we also guide you to just pick it up, because when you're just coming back to your career stream, always try to figure it out whether you are able to try two different streams, and whichever you feel comfortable, it should be enable you to go back and then pick it up. So that's always possible, Manali. Thanks for asking. Yeah, the assessment is there. Vani, I think your is no reply for me. That's what I understood. I'm not sure about what you written. In case if you have said it is no reply for me, please write once again to support@hersecondinnings.com. Our team would be able to respond to you. Thanks, Vani, for asking that. So there is a links for both Valisa AI Tech tool trial access. If you want to just do that, just connect to us. Give us some time. We will provision and find the slot and then see how best we can just do about it. How do we take this assessment? Okay, so probably I'll just brief that part of it. So there is a form given to you in the live video itself, and this form available for you. Just fill it up. So once you fill up the form, so one of our career advisor will just connect to you. And then because before you just pick it up, we wanted to make sure this assessment really adds value to you. Just to validate that purpose, we have just created it. And so there is a payment link also has been given. Once we validate, we will share the payment link, and just pay for it and you would be able to get it. And being it is a social cause, our partner has just extended this at the very, very nominal fee. That's another question people would be asking, why it is so low. So the reason for this is our partners are coming to help our community. So that's the reason it is very, very low. So we are happy to extend these kind of programs to our community. Please pick it up and then take it to your advantage to be confident about which stream suits for you. I hope this answers Manali for you. So there is do I need to update about my break in front page of my resume? Okay, this is the question. Okay, so there is in resume, you don't need to do any break, etc. But when you just create a profile about you, just share about it during the break. How did you spend your time wisely? Right, so that's the one thing always employers looks for it. During the break, there is a lot of opportunity you would have had to learn, or some of the women are enterprisingly does some home business or something, whatever it is, rather than just keeping I have taken a break, right? So during the break, what was your learnings? That would highlight them better about it. So hope that answers your query about it. Hi, Geeta. Thanks for joining. Let me know if you have any questions. Manali, hope that helps your query as well. Good. Is there any other queries, team? So even any queries if you have in future as well, write it to support@hersecondinnings.com, and we will reach out to you and help you in person as well to figure it out. And so the second thing, you would be hearing more about us from a logical way of taking you through the transition is, so if the assessment is not great, where should we go about? The logical way is you need to get your knowledge upgrade. And we are also bringing the tech platform for you to have your blended learning. And you have right now we have a couple of courses like a refresher course for bringing you back to the IT stream on the developer side. And also we are working with Microsoft where to launch a Azure DevOps Cloud program for all of us. That's on the way. So already we do have courses for soft skills as well as for the Python, etc. So we are slowly building the tech platform for you to enable that. Feel free to just keep doing it, and it need not be always it has to be with us. You can also go out and gain the knowledge wherever, and then comes back saying that, okay, now we the assessment much better, knowledge level is better, how do we get into the returnship? So either way it helps us for us to just help you in a better way. So use multiple platforms, because now it's everywhere. Corporate is waking up and bring more women. You will find the opportunity. Use any platform, and we are also one of the platform to help you. There is a questions coming up. Let's just read that for you. A question from, I wish to learn automation testing. Please advise if I do it through e-learning. So please understand that there is, when you go for a training, it's just the knowledge. That's what we keep emphasizing about it. You need to be clear. Training is going to give you only the knowledge, whereas the skill, you can't get it from the training. It should be a returnship program or any other where you just go and volunteer and do something about that. So once you just do the training, you ensures the knowledge level is up to the mark. The second, you need to get the credential for, yes, this person also executed this job and this person is too good about that. So the credential can be gained through the returnship program, or you can just get back to some startup and then do it again. As I keep saying about it, this is the idea. We are connected the corporate and client, everyone to help. It need not be always, it's only the her second innings. You have a plenty of other opportunity. LinkedIn is a good source. Connect over there, connect to the corporate people. And sometimes you, not sometimes, as you saw last week webinar where you are seeing that most of the time you'll get no. That's absolutely fine. Go with the intention of you're going to get a no, so you won't get upset. When you get yes, it's a bonus for you. That's about it. So automation testing, if it is a learning, feel free to just go do it one. But after learning, you will not be able to use that as a way to get back. You need to have a skill. So find out somewhere where you are able to get the skill part of it. If you need assistance, connect with us as well. We will also explore for you. Hope this helps. Okay. Recently, I faced an interview, but they again discuss about the break only. I wish we can say change the mindset of the interviewer. Some of the interviewers, you would be getting into that harping on it. Why did you take a break? And you should have done everything. It's all nice, right? It's because they are on the other side of the table, the questions are coming. So be prepared about what you wanted to project, right? Rather than just keeping a one-liner, it is personal. It's too much of shutting down them with them. So just give them the brief information. There is a reason. There is a compelling reason. Could be if you are able to share that. So this is what I have just taken. But during this is what is the time I have spent for this. The other time I have just utilized for this. This made me to realize something about it. So bring that story which your break has really made you transform or even learn something. That should be the way you push back your thought, because you know what you wanted to say about it. If you're not prepared, they will also take you for a ride, but be prepared and then you give it to them back. This is the constructive way to look for that. They will learn from you. That's all we can just do about it. So there is another question. Is there anything for people in sales field? As for sales, we have also kept the assessment to know about how capable you are getting into the knowledge part of it. So sales assessment is there, customer support assessment is there, personality, marketing. And when I say marketing, it's all digital marketing, different streams, right from your SEO, content, all those part we are just enabling. So because one of the main, I won't say it is a concern, one of the feedback we received from this is it's most likely IT community. We also wanted to get out of that IT and then help the other streams. We are working with many partners to enable that part of it. Hope that's you would be seeing in a much different scale from now onwards for the other streams as well. There is a question from Sumati. What answer we can give when asked whether you worked in the latest technology, which actually came after we took break? Definitely, we would not have hands-on those technology. How do we justify? So just to give you a quick answer, the quick answer for that would be connect with a lot of hackathon, women who code. In case if you are looking for latest technology, there are plenty of opportunities available. Don't let these things go. Even if you are not making a number one or the qualifying round, it's still okay. Experience is an experience. When you get those community, inside those community, you will find a different perspective of new technology. Not only the new technology, the people mindset, what they are coding, how they are just doing. I'm sure you can also go through our previous videos of that. Kirti was a good example who joined after internship completed with Cisco, Infosys part of it. So she continuously uses every day to connect to the group and then push their code. GitHub is another way where you can just go and do your projects and keep submitting. You don't wait for somebody. And if you're really able to see the other people and start coding about it, people will start looking at you in a different lens altogether. So that's the answer. So when you just have these kind of exposure during the interview, that will enable you to substantiate during the break how do you productively spend your time about it. Hope that helps, Sumati. So there's a query, okay, from Manali again. I took up a digital marketing course, but I have no hands-on experience. Can you help me with any internship opportunity? I tried some work from home internship, but they were more of a copy-paste kind of an internship and did not add value. So Manali, just to give you a thought for you, two ways you can approach it. Now that you have just done the digital marketing course, being in Bangalore or even the startup momentum is going very high, take 4 or 5 startups which they are literally startup and they can't afford to expand for marketing. They don't have a budget for marketing. Pick them up and then tell them, you know what, I would like to extend my hand to support you. None of the startup will say no. They will welcome you with a different note because they need a resource and you are available. Go with them and act to commitment. That's another thing which we keep telling our community member. Be committed and then create a 2 hours project every day where you're going to spend and create a deliverable and be with them for 3 months. The kind of a network they will open up is amazing. So you can just do that, and if you think you want us to help in the similar fashion, feel free to reach, because when you just go for ask for a paid projects or a returnship, people will have the question in their mind, how do I know you are good in that? So to answer that question, so you can say, I did my training. Now I did work with my startup. This is the credential. Now people will love to talk to you. Nobody is going to look at your break. That is no longer a question in the interview. What are the things you did in the startup? So that's the discussion you're going to drive about it. So go for it and pick it up. And if you need any help on connecting with the startup or creating the internship, we are happy to help you, Manali. So hope this helps your query team, and really happy to just get connected and see the progress what we are making in our community. And it's mostly, I would say, the success because of you as well. So our community people, it's just not something they would like to come and apply for a job and wait. And being our community member, you take an extra step. No, I just wanted to make it happen. Your determination helps and motivates us to just move forward to find what else we can just do that. I think that's the kind of motivation you have given to us to just go forward. Okay, HerSecondInnings.com is just not the portal for looking for the job. We will make sure you are getting the job. So that's a resolution we are all running in our team, with our team, and we are happy to just go step by step and see the progress now it's happening. Thank you so much, and looking forward to just connect with you in the next session with the amazing leaders with you in the entrepreneurs, or we will connect with the corporate leaders or the women who created the success. So thank you so much, and stay tuned, and we will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.